Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back to Jade's Corner, and in today's video we have a very special and the first fatal 4-way in Fantasy Fights history. Can't wait to do more of these in the future. Before we get into the video, about 78.4% of you guys who watch these videos are not subscribed, so if you can please subscribe to the channel, that'd be greatly appreciated. Now in today's freaking matchup, we have the 4 archangels from Supernatural, Gabriel, Raphael, Lucifer, and Michael, going at each other in a free-for-all fight to the death. Who the hell is coming out on top in this awesome matchup today? Let's find out. Alright, so first we're going to start with Lucifer. Lucifer, also known as Satan and the Devil, is the main antagonist of the Supernatural franchise, alongside his father God. He serves as the overarching antagonist of seasons 1 to 4 due to controlling Lilith and the other villains, and as the main antagonist of season 5, the secondary antagonist of season 7 as a hallucination, and alongside the Leviathan Edgar, and 11, one of the 2 main antagonists of season 12, along with Dr. Hess. One of the main antagonists of season 13, the posthumous overarching antagonist of season 14, and a supporting antagonist in season 15. So he's been a bad guy for pretty much the majority of Supernatural. He was one of Sam and Dean Winchester's arch nemesis and God's second archangel, who started a civil war in heaven over God's love for humans and was imprisoned in hell for many crimes against the creation. He would return from his imprisonment on more than one occasion to wreak havoc on Earth, and would develop ambitious plans to remake the world in his own image. So Lucifer's powers include nigh omnipotence, flight, smiting, supernatural strength, supernatural stamina, nigh omniscience, nigh invulnerability, angelic possession, biokinesis, voice manipulation, pyrokinesis, locality tracking, conversion, electrokinesis, empathy, argokinesis, chronokinesis, parakinesis, immortality, master manipulation, astral projection, dream manipulation, clairvoyance, healing, resurrection, photokinesis, telepathy, telekinesis, spellcasting, expertise in interrogation, torture, methodology, reality warping, supernatural weaponry, weather manipulation, combat prowess, exorcism. And Lucifer's weaknesses include, he has all the same weaknesses his brothers have, being an archangel. Now we're going to move on to Michael. Michael is the first and most powerful of the 4 archangels, the older brother of Lucifer, Raphael, and Gabriel. Michael is an antagonist appearing in the CW series Supernatural, serving as the secondary antagonist in the show's 5th season, and an anti-hero / anti-villain in the 15th and final season of the show. Michael's powers include superhuman strength, teleportation, immortality, reality warping, advanced angelic powers, opening gateways to other dimensions. And this is all the abilities we've seen from Michael so far, at least the main universe one. Michael's weaknesses include the same weaknesses as his brother and higher tier beings such as God in the darkness. Now we're going to move on to Raphael. Raphael is a villain appearing in the TV series Supernatural. He's a minor antagonist in seasons 4 and 5, and one of the main antagonists in season 6 alongside Crowley and Castiel. Raphael's powers include lower tier omnipotence, lower tier omniscience, super strength, teleportation, immortality, pyrokinesis, geokinesis, electrokinesis, possession, telekinesis. And Raphael's weaknesses include the same as his brothers, higher tier beings such as God, Lucifer, the darkness, Michael, etc. And the last and final and the youngest of the archangels that we are going to get onto today, and possibly my second favorite archangel right behind Lucifer, Gabriel. Gabriel, also known as the Trickster, is a recurring character appearing on the TV series Supernatural, played by Richard Splight Jr. He was taught to be a demigod by mortals, but was also thought by the gods to be Loki, the god of mischief. He appears as a recurring antagonist in Season 2 and 3, an anti-hero in Season 5, and supporting character in Season 13. Gabriel's powers include, he has a regenerative healing factor, angelic possession, superhuman strength, superhuman stamina, semi-omnipotent, shape-shifting, teleportation, psychokinetic. He's psychokinetic. He has telepathy, empathy, telekinesis, conjuration, restorative power, self-replication, pyrokinesis, supernatural senses, immortality and vulnerability, advanced telekinesis, reality warping, healing and cosmic awareness, resurrection, chronokinesis, and Gabriel's weaknesses are like his other supernatural brothers, as they all share the same. Now, who do I think is coming out on top in this Fantasy Fights video? Well, we're going to break it down like this. On Supernatural, in the main universe, who do I think is the weakest of the archangels? That I'd say is Raphael. So in this fight, I think Raphael would logically be the first one to go. Now, who do I think would be the second one to job out and go? That would be Gabriel. We've seen that Lucifer is stronger than Gabriel before. We've also seen that Michael, although not the main universe Michael, alternate Michael, who's stronger than the main universe Michael, try to wrap that around your head, killed Gabriel easily within probably like a minute. So yeah, I think Gabriel would be the second one to go. Then it'd be down to the last two archangels, Michael and Lucifer, who were already destined to fight anyway during the events of the apocalypse in Season 5. So who do I think would win? Well, Michael currently possesses Sam and Dean's younger brother Adam, and that's not Michael's true vessel, so Michael will not be at his strongest. So I think that, and at the end of Season 5, we did see Lucifer in his true vessel, which was Sam Winchester. And Lucifer in his true vessel is at his absolute strongest. And Michael, not in his true vessel, can't utilize the full abilities and full powers as he were if he were able to get himself inside Dean, which is his true vessel. So, but we've seen that Adam and Michael have come to an understanding. So I think that at the end of the series, Adam does have full access to everything Michael could offer him pretty much in terms of power. So who do I think would win in an actual fight? We know that main universe Michael is weaker than alternate universe Michael because Lucifer said it himself, and Lucifer fought alternate universe Michael and got utterly fucked up and destroyed. So Lucifer knows that main universe Michael is weaker than alternate universe Michael, but I don't think that takes away from main universe Michael at all. Try to wrap your head around that. I said Michael like 5 times, but yeah, Lucifer is just really cunning. He's extremely smart. I'd argue he's a little bit smarter than Michael is. So I think Lucifer would ultimately come out on top because he'd find a way to win. And that's who I think is coming out on top of this fantasy fight. Now, mind you, none of the angels are going to have any of their special abilities or, well, special upgrades such as Jack, Grace being inside Lucifer, or Michael with the Lance of Michael. They're not going to have any of that, just raw fighting. I think that Lucifer would absolutely take out Michael one way or another, although it would be a really close fight because that fight would definitely destroy the Earth as it was destined to anyway in the main timeline. So yeah, Lucifer is the winner of this fantasy fight in my opinion, but Michael could win this too. I do think the younger archangels do die anyway in every iteration of this fight because they are the weaker ones. So yeah, that's who I think would win. The winner of this fantasy fight is Lucifer. Let me know who you guys think would win down in the comment section below. Gabriel, Raphael, Michael, or Lucifer. Also, leave a like on this video. Helps this video reach out more Supernatural fans. Also, subscribe to the channel. Help us reach our goal of 10,000 subscribers before the halfway point of 2021. And turn on post notifications so that you never miss a future Fantasy Fights upload from me. Without further ado, I'm Jade's Corner. Make sure you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace, love, and positivity as always. And I will catch you guys on the flip side. Deuces.